Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm going to do a pick a pile reading for you. This is going to be a message from the Talisman Oracle and also a message from the Divine Mother through the Kali Oracle. First thing I want you to do is look at these three sigils, and I will hold them up. And a sigil is a symbol that's used to focus your intention. What you do is you write your sigil on a piece of paper. You focus your attention on it. You fold the paper an odd number of times, and you keep it in your pocket or your purse to remind you of your goal, or your intention rather. So I'm going to show you three sigils, and I want you to pick the one or ones that appeal to you most. And then I will read you the meaning of the card that goes with it, and then we'll pull an extra message for you from the Kali Oracle as well. All right, so let me show you. So the first sigil is this, and I want you to just focus on it, concentrate on it. If this is something that really speaks to you, you may want to pause the video at the end or go back and actually draw it while focusing on the meaning of it and on your intention to make whatever this is happen. And it doesn't matter if your drawing is perfect or not. It is your intention that counts. And drawing it will actually focus you on your intention. Okay, so that one's pile 1. This one is pile 2. And like I said, whichever one appeals to you most is going to be the reading for you. And if more than one or even all three appeal to you, then feel free to listen to them all. And again, I'm going to hold that a little closer, because if you want to draw that, that one's got some tiny little details. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's your intention that counts, and I'm trying not to be shaky. All right, so let's begin. If you chose this sigil for pile 1, this is the sigil for success. All right, so your card is success, and I'm going to read you the meaning of that from the Talisman Oracle. Now this again is the Talisman Oracle. It's a beautiful deck, and I did a review. You can look it up on my Oracle Deck Reviews playlist if you want to see the whole thing. It comes with this vellum paper to where you can trace the sigils, and that's what I did. For each card in the book, they've simplified the sigil so that you can trace it and use it. All right, so success is the first card, and here again is the sigil. This is the one I traced. And it says, "You have planted the seeds of success, and the stars are in your favor, gently guiding your way forward. Trust that through the storms and heavy rain, this seed will grow and prosper. Forget the feelings of doubt. You are about to achieve significant accomplishments, and it's been you alone who has done all the work. This is a well-deserved success, and when the victory comes, it cannot be taken away. Enjoy." And then for the Talisman Power section, it says, "This card brings great optimism for the future of any given project or issue. Use it with a specific subject in mind. Look at the little sprout on the card. It's deriving its energy from the star above. It is written in the sky," there it is. "It is written in the sky that the small plant will flourish, and it's up to you to nurture and patiently await its blooms." And your affirmation for that is, "My efforts are fruitful." All right, and then I'm going to pull a card for you from the Kali Oracle so we can see what the Divine Mother has to say to you, what message she has for you. And if you like this deck and you'd like to learn more about it, I've done a review of this on my Oracle Deck Reviews playlist at Volume 1. All right. Divine Mother, what do you have to say to pile 1 today? What message do you have for them? What do they need to know or think about? And it is Kali Kalmasa Nasini. It is number 42. So the number 42 or the number 6 may be important to you right now. And I'm going to go ahead and read the meaning of that card, number 42, in the guidebook. And it says, she devours darkness with her endless hunger for light, peace, and redemption. She reaches the deepest places, the darkest spaces, relentless in her pursuit of the lost and despairing. No soul shall ever be forgotten, abandoned, or betrayed by her. Those that believe in their own guilt, their sin, their shame, evoke her mighty tenderness, and she feasts upon the darkness that threatens to consume them, alleviating the weight of their suffering, allowing their hearts to become light and free. The name Kali Kalmasa Nasini translates as she who consumes sin. She destroys ill intent. She eradicates mistakes. Here is Kali as the supreme divine weapon. She is the archer and the arrow. She is the divine mind unleashed, so it shall raise anything built on negative foundations, and who vanquishes all evil. Hers is the power of Pashupatrastra. This is a Sanskrit word which refers to the ultimate spiritual weapon. It has the capacity to neutralize every other weapon in the universe. This divine weapon can be unleashed in numerous ways, whether its power is delivered by arrow or sword, or a release of a thought, glance, or sound from the divine mind. Its action is unequivocal and swift. In the blink of an eye, something once considered as solid as a rock is reduced to nothing. The manifestation of this power is so great that we must take pause to consider our motivations to have kindness and detachment when connecting with this form of Kali Ma, or indeed any of her forms. Fear can make our intentions and actions unnecessarily aggressive. Better to come to Kali from a place of gentle heart and unwavering firmness of sanctuary inner wisdom. Better to recognize that her wisdom, rather than our own point of view, can accomplish the best outcome for all beings. Better to trust in her divine justice and mercy than your concerns about whether you or another shall be held karmically accountable for your actions. You can release all such concerns and simply trust in her. This will bring peace to your mind and allow you to let go of the past, your mistakes, and the errors of others without being harmed. You will learn, but you will not suffer. This brings spiritual benefit to all beings. All right, so that was your message, Pile 1. I hope that was helpful for you. All right, now we're going to look at Pile 2. Again, this is the sigil you chose if you are Pile 2. And this is the sigil for intuition. And there is the card. So let's read what that one says. Intuition. You are wide awake and able to perceive a higher level of awareness that helps you recognize secrets and subconscious intentions. The intuitive beetle is using the third eye gate to see through the prism of distortion. Let me hold that up so you can get a good look. The answers you are seeking will come from within, from your divine knowledge and inner wisdom. Your intuition will help you read people's body language and facial expressions if they're in disagreement with their words and actions. Allow time and space to practice putting your newly found feelings into words, but know that your present situation will benefit significantly from your keen intuition. Use this card to strengthen your intuitive ability and psychic insight. Meditate with this card when you feel your instincts rising in a tricky situation. Focus on this image to awaken your third eye and enter the realm of your higher consciousness. Rub your forehead gently and imagining opening up your third eye. And your affirmation is, I am awake and I see. All right, so this is the talisman the sigil that you want to fold an odd number of times and put it in your pocket and purse to awaken and empower your intuition. All right, let's see what message the Divine Mother has for you today, pile 2. Divine Mother, what do you need pile 2 to know today? What is your message for them? It is number 11, Durga Kalika. And number 11 might be important to you this week. And let me read the meaning of that card for you. It may look a lot more frightening than the meaning, so don't freak out. She is fierce, divine justice, and unyielding resolution in favor of the light. She has every method and all means necessary to ensure success for the soul. She is the unexpected victory, arising at the very moment when all seems lost, transforming tragedy into triumph. She is our spiritual sun, our light, and our ever-radiant reminder that from darkest night, a new dawn shall always arise. Dare to trust more in your faith than your fear. For every problem that can arise, there are many more divine solutions unfolding even now. In the Hindu cosmology through which Kali Ma is known, life is sustained through a continual balancing and interaction between the light and the dark, of that which promotes life and that which destroys it. In one story of Kali's birth, she erupts in a frenzy of divine wrath, catapulted out of the awakened third eye of the golden warrior goddess Durga, straight onto the battlefield to arrest the rising power of evil forces. The battlefield that triggers Kali's emergence is the setting of the ancient war between the light and the dark. This war takes place in our world daily, and often enough in our own minds and hearts. It is a war of choice where our free will decides which qualities are allowed to become stronger in our lives. Do we choose love or hate, trust or doubt, faith or fear? When we want to choose the higher path but find it difficult to avoid being overcome by our lower nature or the negativities around us, the divine beings of love manifest their presence to strengthen the light. In Kali's case, she absorbs the darkness, thereby freeing us from its potentially overwhelming and undermining effect. All right, and that is your message from the Divine Mother, pile 2. All right, and finally, pile 3. I think I'll move these over. Pile 3, this again is the sigil you chose. And the card is Passion. Okay, Passion. Let's see what that one says. It says, allow your passion to rise up. Sometimes we try to suppress our desires to fit the social expectations and norms, but we can use this powerful force to thrive in a personal or professional matter. Our passion for life is immense because it comes from a place of love. This feeling is the ultimate and most powerful energy that we can emit. Be passionate about what you do and believe. Do not carry out decisions based on fear, worry, guilt, or shame. That state of mind can only bring the same type of negative feelings back to you. Choose the best version of yourself and project that passion out into the universe. Use this card when you need to strengthen your beliefs, elevate your thought frequency, and project your passion. This card can be combined with Eternal Charisma or Finding Love. Those are some other cards and sigils that you'll find in here. To increase passion in your love life, spend some time envisioning your ideals and goals and then go for it. And the affirmation here is love is powerful. So you may want to copy this if you want more passion in your life, and then write your affirmation, love is powerful, on the bottom. Okay, and let us get our message from Kali Ma, the Divine Mother. Divine Mother, what message do you have for pile 3, please? What do they need to know, think about, concentrate on, or be aware of? And the card is number 18, Lalita Tripura Sundari. And that is what it looks like. And again, the card is number 18, so the number 18 or the number 9 may be important to you right now. And let's see what this one says. 18. With luminous grace, she plays her ways into our hearts, softening hardness and despair, awakening the remembrance of light, of love, of joy. No matter what you have experienced, your heart shall be cleansed and released from ugliness, sorrow, and pain. Negative karmic legacies will be cleared away. Our divine sister goddess invites you to recognize her golden restorative beauty shining within your heart. Cultivate that which is worthy of such beauty, for this is your essential nature. Wow, that was an affirmation. Gracefully release all else with dignity. Let me repeat that. When that phone rang, it said, I was saying this. Our divine sister goddess invites you to recognize her golden restorative beauty shining within your heart. Cultivate that which is worthy of such beauty, for this is your essential nature. Gracefully release all else with dignity. Lolita's presence in a reading is a reminder to play. Her practice asks us to cleanse and heal our minds so we do not become consumed or overwhelmed by the suffering or ugliness happening in our world. Without denying the dark side of human nature, we can look through the inner eye to see what is happening at a spiritual level. If we look for the inner spiritual truth, we will find divine beauty. That is the courage, kindness, selflessness, generosity, love, and strength that humans develop and express in response to their problems. Lolita is the power to recondition the mind away from agony and into delight. This doesn't require changing the world, but rather seeing it differently. Instead of seeing humanity as victimized, weak, ego-driven, and wounded, we can affirm humanity as a collective of spiritually brave souls willing to incarnate and grow during a challenging time of spiritual obscuration on earth. There is divine beauty in such boldness of spirit. Internally, we shift from despair to awe, changing our chemistry along with our consciousness. As that takes place, we begin to vibrate energetically at a higher frequency. Challenges are recognized as means through which blessings can be activated. The mindset of the warrior fighting against darkness can shift into the mindset of the priestess, facilitating the increasing presence of spiritual light upon the earth. Same world, same circumstances, but different approach, different interpretation, different response, which in turn leads to a different experience and future for us all. Sometimes we need the darkness, the feistiness of Kali and the warrior spirit. Yet at other times, the lightness of heart, the delighted mind, and the buoyant spirit are what will open the way for us. For life to happen, we need both night and day, winter and summer, and everything in between. Lolita is the reminder to give due honor to the brightness and light, especially if we have been dealing with a lot of darkness. In a reading, Lalita Tripura Sundari is the sign of good things intended for you. The ending of a truly difficult time is near, as a spiritual shift from the dark night of the soul into something of a golden era in your life. It is a promise of release into beauty and grace. Do your work to orient yourself, to shift your inner being, to be ready for her. What would it be like to dispense with worry and dwell within a continual infusion of golden grace? This is the way of Lolita. Be open to experience the rest, pleasure, and beauty which can elevate your frequency and help you discover new solutions to old issues. Lolita helps the mind break free from poverty consciousness and belief in lack. Inner healing and transformation manifest through her playful energies. We become able to find delight and joy once more. All right, Pile 3, that is your reading about passion and your message from the Divine Mother. All right, friends, if this reading had meaning for you, if you enjoyed it, please give the video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you've not done so. It's completely free for you, and it helps me out a whole lot. Again, this reading used the Talisman Oracle. This is by Nora Paskaleva, and published by U.S. Game Systems, Inc. And Alana Fairchild's Kali Oracle, published by Blue Angel Publishing. And again, the reviews of these are on my Oracle Deck Reviews playlist, Volume 1. Friends, I want to thank you for being with me today. I appreciate you so much more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful, morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.